Hello, high flyers. Today is December 28th, and it invites you back down to earth where you can take care of your obligations and needs through objective decision making. Today is a 4-day, Four of Pentacles with the Capricorn season. I'm Anthony, Empathic Elevator, and we're here to tune into ascension readings, to tune into the cycles, signs, and synchronicities of your ascension journey, of your ascension cycles. And cycles just really is the best word for it, because we go through different cycles, different needs, different periods of integration, ascension, and recalibration. As we do this, we're helping to turn on that divine light inside of us, and looking just on bottom here to open up that heart chakra. 111 on the timer. Let's see what conscious spirit has to say for the viewer today. Angel spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors. What do we have for the viewer? Yeah. Spirit, what else do we have for the viewer today? Once again, it is the 28th of December, Capricorn. Spirit, what else do we have for the viewer today? Underlying energy for this deck is Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael coming in to cut the cords that are no longer serving us, to bring balance between the masculine and feminine within. And also comes with this golden light, sometimes featured as well with that ultraviolet blue light. See if I can get it out there. 16 making 7, that divinity. I am grateful for the strength and courage Archangel Michael brings into my life. Can you find appreciation for the strength and the courage that, Archangel Michael has brought, that has been encouraging you, been guiding you to move forward, to continue to do what strengthens the body and brings courage of spirit, connection of spirit. We have Forest Frolic and Maiden, connecting with our inner child, connecting with that playful little inner being. We may be seeing squirrels or little orangey orbs. More so, this is about that sacral chakra energy, as well as the heart chakra energies. And maybe even a little plant medicine here, connecting with the plants, with the mushroom kingdom. This is about opening our arms, opening our heart to the process, to the journey. I acknowledge my inner child, and I open my heart to the joy she brings. Kind of like that fairy aspect, that Peter Pan of, just think beautiful thoughts, and you'll fly away to a land of ease. Archangel Raphael. So we got 2 archangels on the board. We have the emerald green light of Archangel Raphael of the east. This is the archangel of air and of knowledge and healing. Our mantra with him is, I invite Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge into my life. The number 9, it's about nearing completion, or ending a cycle of opening up to certain levels of knowledge around healing, and to levels of knowledge around the archangels, as well as connecting to that inner child. closing out a cycle of that and igniting the fire within. This kind of comes with yesterday's reading, lots of sacral chakra energies. Sacral and solar plexus energies with the fire elemental. You have this fire inside. This is a connection to the divine, connection to the fuel of the divine, the brilliance, the creative energy, the creative spark. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. Embrace the changes, embrace this metamorphosis, this process, this phoenix rising within you, and also kind of be considered attributed to Kundalini energy rising within us, rising within the vessel to burn away that stuck energy that's not serving us, to help with healing. Open your arms up to this fire elemental to help burn away those blocks. Call on Archangel Michael as well, Archangel Raphael, to help in this healing and releasing process. Releasing ourselves into abundance. You're being encouraged to find this flow of abundance, this balance. To come home to abundance like the salmon, but also be opportunistic enough to catch that meal when you need to turn the boat around and go with the flow. Again, might be seeing synchronicities with the butterflies, as well as these earth elements. This element of being connected, entwined, the abundance of the earth, of the universe, can flow to and through you. I am grateful for the abundance nature and the universe provide in my life. Have you found this, is it becoming natural to you yet to see the abundance of the universe around you? Our next card out would be the Moon Goddess. Naturally, this is about these cycles we're talking about. Cycles, talking about today. Moving from one cycle into the next. That's the epitome of New Year's energy. This new year, new us, new experiences, new desires. I am a harmonious flow with the moon's energy in all phases of life. This is that feminine moon goddess energy. Receiving the wisdom, the knowledge, receiving the flow. This is about grabbing a hold of that power to receive the insight. Grabbing a hold of this staff for self-mastery, mastering the cycles, mastering this flow of abundance. We have another archangel out here, Gabriel, archangel of the west and of the chalice, of water element. So pictured here with the Kala lilies. The Kala lilies may be of importance to us, or Archangel Gabriel in general, might have some significant meaning to you. It's that messenger angel bringing us those signs and synchronicities in parts of our life. I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. Have you asked for assistance in opening up to your intuition and opening up to the cycles, to the flow? Archangels coming through heavily at this time. The only archangel we're missing of the horizontal plane would be Archangel Uriel, which, interestingly enough, is not in this deck. Wonder why. Crystal Ascension. And lean into this crystal ascension. Find this elevation, this suspension, this levitation. Or elevating our sense of being through knowledge, through connecting with the crystals. I am attuned to the universal wisdom and the energy of the crystal kingdom. This is beginning anew. Looking at the crystal kingdom, the wisdom that comes with it, all that goes with it, all the plethora of information, and allowing our intuition to feel guided, to tune into that wisdom, to be more connected to our body, to be more connected to that intuition. Searching for that strength and the courage, the strength of crystals. You know, those crystals are very strong. They're made under a lot of pressure. Crown chakra, 1111 on the timer, of finding alignment. Find alignment with your higher self, with your divinity, with your knowing, with your higher knowing. I know I am part of Source and my life is guided by divine wisdom. I know is the mantra for the crown chakra. This is that violet purple energy. Asking you to be an open door to this wisdom, to be a balanced receptacle, to be continuing this, the efforts towards self-mastery, the efforts towards opening up to this wisdom, opening up to the healing and the knowledge of life, to divine wisdom, crown chakra energies, taking back your power, sun goddess energy. Take back your power. Call on Archangel Michael to help you to call back your power at this time, to cut the cords with all entanglements and attachments that are no longer serving us. I celebrate each sunrise and I recognize the healing energies of the sun. Sun goddess. Sunrise, sunset. This is that solar plexus and sacral chakra energy. Creation station. Your connection to the solar dragons and to infinite creative power, to infinite energy, to the energy that is with a fire, elemental, that connection to the divine. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. And I release into this fire that which no longer serves me. Releasing at the end of the day, releasing through creative efforts, through igniting this fire, through allowing as well, allowing yourself to get into the flow of abundance and release at this time. So you can start fresh, start anew in this new year. I release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. This goes with kind of how we started the reading, tuning into a space of love, the heart chakra. Right now we're being called to work on that sacral and solar plexus energy to really find our good feeling again. Maybe we've been knocked off our pedestal a little bit. We've been brought back down a bit, coming back down to earth. You're being called to find this sacred space as well at this time. Sacred space comes with holding your power, with cleansing out what no longer serves us, making room, making space, doing the work, putting in the work to make space, to create a sacred space for yourself and others, to create an energetic space. 1444. These are the foundations of being in a harmonious flow with your energy. A harmonious flow with the moon's energy, which is to say, being guided by our intuition, being guided and courageously stepping into action, connecting with the crystal kingdom, connecting with our inner child, connecting through gratitude for the release into abundance, for the release of abundance, and the release of the blocks which are blocking that flow of abundance with the sacred space coming through. Take the time to rest too, to find this balancing act, to lay down them fairy wings for a minute. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. Peace, security, and contentment. Okie dokie. And our final card from this deck, appropriately so, this is transformation. So this is another stage of transformation, a different level for some of us. Another cycle that we may have even visited before. Sometimes we revisit these cycles to do that final release, to do that final insight, that final reflection, reflecting on our trueness. I journey within to meet my higher self and find true happiness. This transformative process is because you desired to be happy. You desired to align with your desires. You believed that you could transform into a being capable of aligning with your desires, capable of transformation, capable of aligning with abundance, and having the courage to step into your own power, to step into your creative fire elemental energy. Just my citrine at this time. I'm gonna turn off this light because I like it. For the lighting purposes, I feel like it helps us to focus on the task at hand. Angel spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors, what do we have for the viewer at this time? What else do we have for the viewer? And what else do we have for the viewer today? As well as any underlying energies. Alright, so our underlying energy from this deck, making sense, you know, because we were just speaking about transformation, and the whole reason we embarked on this awakening process, we decided to wake up because behind my every desire is my desire to feel good. You decided to wake up to your vibrational self, to wake up to your true self because you wanted to feel good. Literally, this is something I found myself saying to myself, like, I just want to feel good. I want a job where I feel good, a relationship with myself, a relationship with others, a relationship with abundance that feels good. First, I reach for joy and all else follows. So this goes with that desire to feel good. Everything that we desire, Abraham would say, you know, We only desire it because in the receiving of it, we believe we would feel better. And so in order to receive that which would make us feel good, we do the work to feel a little bit better. First, I reach for joy, and all else follows. Reach for the joy that's available to you, whether it's through gratitude or appreciation. Perhaps of our pets that we have in our life, or the loved ones, through all that we've learned, through all of that we've gained, all that we've picked up on, and all that we've reached for throughout this time. Allow yourself to surrender under the mango tree to enjoy the fruits of your labor, but also to do the work, to reach for joy as well. As you reach for joy, you can release that which disallows joy, that which is the resistance. Every subject is two subjects, wanted and not wanted. So this goes with healing. This goes with that divine wisdom. And as well as our inner child, opening our heart to the journey our inner child wants to take, but also to see where we're at as an opportunity. Regardless, we can see ourselves as highly protected or in lieu of danger, like riding on the back of the whale. You can see yourself as in motion, as moving towards your destination, or stuck out in the middle of the ocean. So every subject is two subjects, wanted and not wanted. So reach for the one that feels good. Reach for the one that feels like joy to our inner child. And open up to healing, open up to flexibility and a little bit of temperance. That fire within us is not just to create, but also to temper, to burn away what no longer serves us. A consistent formula gives me consistent results. 22-22. Can you develop a new relationship with your diet, with your obligations, but also your dreams moving forward, your desires moving forward. Every desire is behind every desire is your desire to feel good. So if you want to feel good, if you want to feel good about your body, if you want to feel good about your career, your love life, your flow of abundance, continue to put in the consistent effort. Committed, consistent, imperfect action, CCIA. As my coaches have taught me. It takes back your power. It's calling back your energy. It's calling back your power over your creation when you take the reins of it, when you take responsibility for your life. My intention to it invites it in. So this can go both ways. This can go with abundance. This goes with release as well. We can intentionally release all these things that are no longer serving us. But we can also intentionally allow in abundance. If we pay attention through gratitude to the abundance that nature and the universe provides, we open that door more permanently, further open that door to abundance. I'm a vibrational transmitter and receiver. And thus your body is a sacred space, the sacred being, the space of vibrational creation. You are a sacred space. You are a sacred being because you create through your sacred energy, through your sacred creative energy. This also goes with opening up to the flow, the phases of life, seeing how we attract in these cycles and how we're transmitting to the universe that we desire to receive these cycles, these lessons, these trials and tribulations. Can you call on Archangel Gabriel to invite hope and intuition into this process, so you can tune in with your intuition to what we're receiving, what we're transmitting as well. Goes with that sacral chakra energy. I am becoming consciously aware of my inner being. So, goes with the forest frolic and the maiden. Connecting in nature, connecting to the abundance of you in nature, connecting to the nature of your abundance, connecting to the joyous, natural joy of your inner child, to the joy that your inner child can bring when we open our heart, we open our arms to it, we open up to new relationship with our inner being. We see this life as magical, we see ourselves as magical, and we journey within using our intuition to meet our higher self, to find that connection to true happiness, to those desires that we wish to feel better in the having of. But what about those innocent little babies? 26 on the timer. With this, it kind of goes with appreciation, appreciating, finding something to appreciate about the experience. Yes, little children, younger peoples, younger creators, they do leave this earth earlier than we may like them to. But there is yes, there's something unwanted about that, but this is also the experience that they wanted to experience. They chose to live a short life. They chose for others to learn through their experience, to learn and create these transmissions of, us all being creators. We all creating our experience. There can be actually some healing with this knowledge and knowing that, the little ones do choose to come and live a short life, to be that leading edge example of coming for the experiences and leaving with just that. There's healing in knowing, there's wisdom in knowing that, yes, there's unwanted aspects of it, there's also wanted. Why does my saying no to it mean saying yes to it? So we're accepting this process of how we create through saying no, how we have created the world that we live in through our understanding of duality. And also to be careful about what we're paying attention to make consistent efforts to ground ourselves. We have the willow branches here, to get grounded, to find your connection to the reality that you're living. They're all pieces of you. They're all pieces. And it kind of goes with, losing a young one, losing, letting it return to source. If we're saying no to it, if we're saying, we create more of it and we push against things like our parents dying, or a loved one, a breakup of a relationship, the death of an older part of ourselves, perhaps. If we say no to that, we're saying yes to that. We're saying yes to everything that went with it as well, even the more difficult experiences. You know, we came here to reach for joy, to reach for what would help us feel good, because we are all co-creators within a diverse universe. Ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine, that connects me to this creative energy, to this creator energy. When we understand that consistent formula gives us consistent results, we continue to pay attention, to be mindful about our desires, to be mindful about what we're giving our attention to, our power to. We release ourselves into this flow of abundance. We release that creative energy when we see that everything that we've been living, we've been creating. So if we take away that energy that we're giving to creating what we don't want by saying no to it, it opens up that space, that sacred space, that energy to create what we do desire. And since every request is granted, I feel no competition. There's no competition in the flow of abundance. Reach for your desires. Reach for the joy at this time. You deserve to find joy. You deserve to walk joyously with your inner child, to be grounded as well. This elephant, Capricorn, earth-like energies. You know, earthly beings. Elephants are very grounded, very wise, very connected. Can you reach for this wisdom of the crystal kingdom, for the wisdom that comes when we open our heart to our guides, to the archangels, and to divine wisdom? Since every request is granted, I feel no competition. The universe can deliver whatever you desire. You are vibrational. You're transmitting your desires, so allow yourself to receive it. I will reach for the best feeling thought I have access to. This is that reflection of, as we reach for better feeling thoughts, it is reflected back into our life. You know, this action, this the action we take towards acknowledging what we're transmitting and receiving, towards creating the sacred space, finding peace and security when surrounded by nature's beauty. Getting outside, getting connected to nature through, either through video, through imagination, or just, getting out and frolicking with our inner child. It's that maiden forest frolic energy as well. Open your heart, open your arms to the joy that your inner child brings. Yes, and keep reaching for joy, and all else follows. There is no competition. You are in the perfect position to get there from here. 3333 on the timer. So this is that body, mind, and soul connection. We go through different cycles of, we're called to work on our soul, we're called to work on our body, different aspects of the three in different stages. You are in the perfect position to get there from here, to finally transform through body, mind, and spirit, to really tune into your intuition, to find the hope and the courage to move forward. So we shall wrap up this reading for the 28th of December with the Raider Right Tarot. And remember, so we're in Four of Pentacles energy, and after Four of Pentacles comes Five of Pentacles. And with that comes feelings of scarcity, feelings of being left out. And so as we prepare ourselves by finding balance and taking action on our desires, but also suiting our needs, preparing ourselves for the journey ahead, which is to say, sure, showing up to your job, but showing up to our purpose, showing up every day to do the healing work, the shadow work, to meet our feelings as they arise. Angel spirits and guides, what else do we have for the viewer at this time? One step at a time, one day at a time. Every day calls for something a little different. What else do we have for the viewer? Any other cards as well as underlying energies? So we have the Fool card. Fool. We may feel like we've been a little foolish at times. We're being called to look at where we're being foolish. We're also being called to be a student of life, to be foolish enough to step forward, to embark on a new journey, to call on our companions as well, and to reach for hope and healing at this time. The Star card energy underneath also connects us to that maiden energy and forest frolic, connecting to our inner child, connecting to that joyous youthful self, connecting to the desires we had as a child, to the desires we had when we came into this physical body, what we desired to experience. And we may feel like we've been a little beat up along the way. And with this Eight of Swords energy, this is a mental trap. Actually, it kind of goes with the idea of, healing only needs to occur because we think we're unhealed. We create these mental traps, these patterns, where we think we're caged in. But truly, you're only bound by our disconnection. So if you've been feeling disconnected, it's time to release the binds. It's time to release the blindfolds. What's been blinding you at this time, to release yourself into your own fire, to release yourself into this connection for once and for all, to be connected to the divine, connected to your power to make decisions, to make objective decisions, to create, to make objective decisions about where you are and how to move forward with the Eight of Wands. So it's about creating movement forward, allowing movement of abundance, using that creative energy to open up this momentum of the Eight of Wands. We're creating momentum towards abundance. So continue to put in the work. Eight of Pentacles. We have 3 8s in a row. 3 8s in a row. Take back your power at this time by putting in the work, by keep moving forward. Every time one of these mental traps comes up, call on Archangel Raphael, call on Archangel Michael to help us to heal and release, to cut the cords with those past energies. So this is about building your self-mastery. This is about building your prowess, your connection to your truth, to your craft, to your power, and to the cycles as well. self-mastery with the Emperor. Mastery of our intuition. Mastery with the use of crystals. Calling on the crystal kingdom to open up to that divine wisdom. It's that masculine energy to create through wisdom, to create this connection to divine wisdom by taking actions daily, surrender through meditation, to find connection through gratitude and through joy. Today's energy is very of joy, and then the connection to the divine through joy available to you today. So make the decision. 7 is there a divine, is the number of divine choice. Can you make the choice that serves your divinity? Come out of the land of indecision. We've been juggling choices, juggling what to give our attention to. Our attention to it invites it in. So don't worry about, don't pay attention to the loss. Pay attention to your intuition, to your instinct. The Hermit, allow yourself to go within and release. To release what no longer serves you, and also shine a light on what's blocking the flow of abundance. To release that, to release ourselves, open up into that flow of abundance. You may feel a bit like a hermit at this time. Allow the sun, the power of the sun, to open up your heart, to open up with gratitude, to come out of hiding your light. Let the sun inspire you to shine your light, to step into your fire. And we have the Hanged Man. This is yesterday's card. So we've been gaining new perspectives. We've been searching for that wisdom and the knowledge. The reason Odin, hung himself on the tree was to gain wisdom, the knowledge of surrender, of gaining new perspective. That's where he gained the runes. It's where he found this illumination. This represents the Christ light, wanting to rise, wanting to integrate and help you to transform at this time. That Christ consciousness, that halo of divinity. And we have the Four of Cups. So you've been feeling upset about, we haven't quite been getting the offers we think we're worth. Maybe we feel like we don't have room in our life for more connections, more relationships. We're perhaps focused on belonging. But now is the time to open up to possibilities, to open up to true happiness, to journey within, to reach for joy, to fill your cup and then pour into others. To open up this flow of abundance, Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity, a gift to look at the side of the subject that you want, to reach for joy, knowing that all else follows, to reach for that joyous feeling with cups energy, water energy. Then we have justice. This is the justice, this is the fairness of all things. This is the balanced scales that is, every subject is two subjects, wanted and not wanted. There is fairness in that, there's balance. And whatever we give our attention to it, it invites it in. So acknowledge what you've been consistently inviting in, this consistent formula giving consistent results. Allow yourself to find this balance, and you can open up, to more clarity with the sword from the Justice card. More clarity about our decisions and how to move forward, how to move out of this cage we've put ourselves in. To celebrate. Focus on what you want to celebrate. How you want to move forward at this time. 6 of Wands. And this can also be a card of being celebrated. Allow yourself to feel celebrated. Allow yourself to receive the gifts. to receive the gifts of what we've been putting out into the world. You've been putting out good vibrations. You've been putting out desires to feel good. Allow yourself to receive it. Become conscious of your feelings. Queen of Cups. Owning our feelings, owning our energy, owning that you are a vibrational transmitter and receiver, that you transmit through these emotions. Emotions are energy in motion. Give your attention to your love. Give your attention to what brings you joy, what connects you to your inner being, what brings you connection with the Two of Cups. This may also be a connection coming through. A connection with someone we lost as well. It may just be that the reason someone left our lives earlier on is so that we could connect to them through spirit, so they could guide us. 45, 55, we don't know why everything changes the way it does. We just have to keep moving forward, to keep rowing towards that, that paradise in the distance. To take the ideas that we have and use your personal power to row towards your desires, to row towards your knowing, towards connection and alignment. And the Two of Pentacles, stepping out of old cycles and into new. We've also been juggling a lot of choices, juggling the celebrations of the holidays, juggling a lot of emotions that come up with that. And we've done a great job of juggling. We've been courageous. And it's been guiding you to find the courage and to know that you are courageous enough, you are strong enough to continue this journey towards transformation and healing. Welcome to December 28th, a gratifying journey that seeks to reground you in humanity. Do what you say you're going to do today. Discipline with a number 4 invites you to be ambitious and thorough in your goals. Support everything you have into the people and projects you are obligated to. By showing up with self-accountability, this is that 8 of Pentacles energy. Show up, put in the work. You can reap the benefits of hard work. But despite the rigor of Capricorn season, be careful not to burn out through self-neglect. Conservation with the 4 of Pentacles reminds you that your fundamental needs must be attended to in order for you to show up with such intensity. Whether you prepare meals to sustain a long day of work or go to bed early to replenish your energy, take care of your mind, body, and soul. Because at the end of the day, you are the leader of your future. With the Emperor and self-mastery, Emperor card having come out, empowers you to act with great maturity today as you set the expectations and boundaries you need to thrive. By putting the unpredictability of emotions to the side, you can make thorough and objective decisions that will benefit you well beyond the scope of this day. Today's mantra: to be true authority toward myself, I must be accountable for my actions, not just today, but every day. Must be accountable for our decisions as well. 7 of Pentacles, or 7 of Cups energy. Today's journal prompt: how do I treat my body on a daily basis? How have we been treating our bodies lately? Uh-oh. Or do you have something to celebrate? That 6 of Wands energy, can you celebrate how you've been treating your body? Today's ritual: cook something at homemade from Whole Foods. From Whole Foods. Not the store, from actual Whole Foods. Whether it is your favorite childhood dish or a quick stew, be sure it is nourishing to your soul. Born on this day, Ratan Tata, Indian industrialist and philanthropist. Stan Lee, American comic book writer, editor, and publisher and film producer. And Denzel Washington, American actor, director, and producer, had this to say: you pray for rain, you gotta deal with the mud too. My attention to it invites it in. Everything that we have experienced, we experience it because we desired to feel good, to look for the lessons and the wisdom in all the experiences. So I hope this finds you on a lovely altitude today. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Truly appreciate the connections, comments. Thank you. Take care. I love you. Namaste.